Hello and welcome to Ojai Films Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at 12 Mighty Orphans, which came out in UK cinemas on September 17th, I believe. God knows. Sometime in September. Last week, yes. I'm Cameron, and Jordi Steele is going to tell you a little about the movie.
Based on the true story of the Mighty Mites, Rusty Russells joins the Masonic School for Orphans faculty and decides to create a football team with some of the orphans.
Not much to look at, is it?
Matter of perspective, I guess.
I like your optimism. We need more of that around here. I'm E.P. Hall. They call me Doctor.
Rusty Russell, I'm a new teacher.
Now, I know who you are, and I know what you can do with mediocre talent. I saw what you did against Corsicana in '34.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I recommended you for this job.
You did?
Yes, sir.
Why'd you do that, Doctor?
Well, like I said, I like your optimism.
Okay. This field used for anything?
Mexican lad used to graze his goats up here a while back. Guess he quit the goat business.
Goat must have liked to eat rocks.
That's right.
I grew up out in West Texas, and I know goats don't need much grass, but I never did know one that liked to eat rocks.
These were Fort Worth goats, Coach. Fort Worth goats are different.
This film is directed by Ty Roberts and written by Ty Roberts, Lane Garrison and Kevin Meyer, and is based on a book by Jim Dent. It stars Owen Wilson and Martin Sheen.
Luke Wilson.
And is it Luke Wilson? Oh yes, of course it is. Why? Oh. Luke Wilson, Martin Sheen, Wayne Knight. A very strong cast. And a lot of great acting by the young men as well. And it's a typical sort of sports film. We talked last week when we were talking about Respect, and I went on the whole rant about how all these biopics are the same. You get the star, and then they become famous, and they have an abusive partner, and they become a drug addict, and then they have the redemption at the end. And it's the same with a sports film, and lots of sport films are doing the same thing, in which there's a team and they don't like each other at first, and then they become a team, but there's still setbacks, and then they finally reach the end, I guess. But maybe there's another setback, and this film sort of it subverts stuff, but it does the same sort of subversion that lots of sports films these days are doing. So it's still becoming a trope. So it was very unfortunate to see.
In a way, it's kind of nice that there is. I mean, I feel like there's been so few sports films like this since like the 90s and early 2000s. I feel like they just kind of disappeared, and it was kind of nice to see that. And also Wayne Knight. I don't think I've seen anything he's in like since Space Jam. I don't.
Since Space Jam, yeah.
Space Jam and Jurassic Park, the last things I saw that man in, and I'm pretty sure that is it. So it's very interesting. But no, I have really nothing to say about this movie other than I watched it and did not hate it, nor did I really love it. It's one of those so middle of the road that hurts kind of situations.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those sad ones where it's like you have to sit through most of it to get to a point where you're like actually caring for these characters. And hopefully you do, but I definitely did near the end, and it was very very heartfelt. But yeah, it was a very long journey to get to that point.
Have you seen 12 Mighty Orphans? You can let us know in the comments below. If you're on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe and like the video. That'd be amazing. If you're on Facebook, please like the page and like the video. That'd be also amazing. You can find us on Twitter at Ojai Films. I'm at CamzoOG, and Jordi is at Real Jordi Steele. For everything else we do, you can go to ohaifilms.com, where we're going to be covering London Film Festival from October 6th onwards. So it's going to be exciting times. And have a look at that if you have a chance. Thank you very much for watching, though, and we'll see you in the next one.